Well, hi there, my lovely Aquariuses. This is your love reading for the second week of December 23. However, just so you know, whenever you stumble upon this video and it resonates, then it's for you. Although it's time stamped, this will not resonate with each and every one of you. If it does, please like, share, and subscribe. If it doesn't, please check my other videos. I pre-shuffle the cards so we can start with the reading. This is only for the Aquariuses who are either dealing with someone or having someone heavily on their mind, thinking about someone, not for the single Aquariuses out there. I'm going to cut the deck so we can start off with the reading. So we'll talk about you and the person you're dealing with, but because the roles can be reversed, I'm just gonna refer to them as person number 1 and number 2. So for the first person, we have the Six of Pentacles. They could have earth signs in their chart, or you could. Followed by the Strength. This is Leo energy. And finally, we have the Four of Swords. Air signs. So let's talk about the second person. We have the Five of Cups, followed by the Seven of Swords. Okay. And to wrap it up, we have the Three. This is three, yes, Three of Swords. Okay. More air elements. Now the challenge for the connection as of now is the Nine of Cups. Their next move towards you is the Devil. Okay, we're gonna talk about this. Could be a Capricorn energy. And finally, the outcome, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, more earth signs in either of your charts. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Temperance. I don't know if you can see this. Okay, could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with. The Temperance. How interesting. Someone might have been patient in the situation. For some of you, for the others of you, someone might have been trying to find a purpose in their life, or maybe in this connection, but also maybe even the balance within the connection. Trying to sort of balance it out, purify it in some way, shape, or form, cleanse it. Let's see. Let's talk about the first person. We have the Six of Pentacles. So with the Six of Pentacles, this is someone now very much focused on the concept of equal give and take. Maybe this connection obviously requires the balance in that sense. Maybe someone wasn't given as much as the other person, and now it's either their mission or it's something that they require from the connection. Let's see, with the Six of Pentacles, we have Two of Pentacles. Yeah, someone could have been juggling quite a lot, and maybe they were, dealing with the connection enough to have the time to deal with something else. So it wasn't maybe, they weren't probably as committed as the other person. At the bottom of the deck, Three of Swords. This created a lot of pain, heartache, Maybe what they were juggling, or whoever this person is that I'm referring to, and for whom this resonates, could have been dealing with the third-party situation. That's perhaps why we have the juggling situation. Or it could just talk about how this whole thing and this balance in this sense sort of created this heartache for someone. So let's take another one for the Six of Pentacles. And we have, no, this is too many, I'm sorry. Okay, one more. And we have the Emperor. Might be dealing with the Aries, so you could have it in your chart either way. This is someone who might be, I don't know why, but I feel that they are very busy. If this is the person who wasn't committed enough, maybe they were very much overworked for some reason, because the Emperors are usually persons who are CEOs, entrepreneurs, well off, really focused on that segment of their life. Maybe that's what the third party was for some of you. They could be a little bit older, or you could be a little bit older than the other person. But maybe this person is also now gaining either wisdom. For the others of you, they could be gaining also some sort of wisdom in the whole situation of juggling. Because the emperors, especially when they're in the upright, I mean, they can set an example. They are the leaders. People follow where they lead. So maybe they're the Temperance here at the bottom of the deck. So once again, we have the Sagittarius energy. So maybe this person is trying to balance things out within the connection. That could be the focus, because juggling will not cut it anymore. Or this is something the other person expects or wants from the other person to do. Let's talk about the strength. So someone, to be honest, is either trying to be very courageous in the situation, but this also could talk about someone who might have been very much patient in the situation. So yeah, let's see the strength. Maybe, let's see, we have the Seven of Wands. In this particular deck, it feels like this person is ready to fight. They may have sort of found the strength within themselves to fight for this connection, for the other person. But Seven of Wands could also talk about perhaps them viewing the other person as someone who created a protective bubble around them, you know, like maybe some boundaries, and it's gonna take some strength and courage to penetrate that bubble of protection, you know, in this particular sense. So depending on the situation. At the bottom of the deck, Ten of Pentacles. Someone definitely wants to have it all. Wants to have the money, the love, the family, the house, the whatever, you know, have it all. What else for the strength for this person? Or they could be very much trying to be patient in the situation, waiting for this equal give and take as well, what I want to say. And I don't know why I'm shuffling, because it came out. And in the meantime, maybe they created that protective bubble waiting around. So let's see. The Seven of Pentacles. Honestly, this could have been a long-term connection, and something that someone really invested in and is really wanted to see some results out of it. But somehow, perhaps, someone just wasn't as committal or wasn't giving in as much as the other person, is what I want to say. Yeah, I'm always looking at the imagery to see what I can find there. The Sun, Leo energy at the bottom of the deck. They might see you or this connection, or the other person or this connection, they might see as the source of their joy, happiness. Yeah. Four of Swords, maybe right now there is no communication, or someone is not talking about relevant things as well. This could also be the idea, or sorry, the concept of someone feeling suffocated, perhaps, even in this connection. Just because it's a coffin theme, and it's like someone has to set them free. Maybe it became very suffocating, so now it's the matter of, you know, will we have this equal give or take, or should I suffocate alone? Or maybe they are just aware of the other person being put in that position. The Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Someone is desperate to find a way out of this situation, out of this coffin. Even in the other decks, it's about someone who just is trying to find the key to leave this the situation that is starting to become very suffocating. And they might be even asking for help also. They feel left out in the cold for some of you. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. And they might be even preparing to tell the other person, you know what, I'm just suffocating. You know. One more for the Four of Swords for this person here. The Queen of Wands, this could be a Leo energy. Yeah, this person is becoming more and more determined to sort of stop being in a position where they don't feel okay about this. So, and they might be very much determined. It's like, you know what, either we do this 50-50, we're all like both in, or I'm just gonna find happiness elsewhere. Even if it takes, even if it's me being just sort of the source of my own joy, like whatever the case may be. But this person is becoming more and more determined to come in and talk about it, how they feel. They wanna. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, the Five of Swords. Obviously, a lot of mental conflicts. This is becoming more and more tiresome for this person, is what I'm getting. So from where I'm standing right now, it feels like this person has been more than patient. Yeah. Let's talk about the Five of Cups for the other person. The Five of Cups talks about the, there obviously something went, something was either starting to missing from the connection. There is some sort of sorrow about something that is being, how they say, like, it's 3 cups being spilled. But maybe they're focused, this person could be aware of that. And maybe they're also up in their head with this maze here happening. But it's about finding, maybe they're trying to focus on what's left and maybe trying to even maybe say this. So let's see, we have the Lovers. So this person, Gemini energy, could be, whatever sign I mentioned, it could be in either your or their chart. I don't know if I said that, so do forgive me if I repeat myself. With the Temperance once again at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so Sagittarius. So I think this person is very, they feel a lot of sorrow for, obviously, and they're up in their head thinking, obviously something, the first sense that I'm getting is, oh, I did something wrong. I made this other person suffer and feel like this. And now I'm all up in my head, but I want to fight for this connection. They choose to fight for this connection. This is their choice. They want to sort of keep it, to purify it, to sort of, make it better again is what I want to say. Yeah. What else for the Five of Cups for the other person? And one more. And we have the Ace of Wands. I don't know why with this picture, it's like they want to find the key to your heart again. Don't even ask. I just felt it. Ace of Wands is about the communication. They might be, they want to come in and communicate. You know what? I did this. I was nonchalant about this. I created this situation, whatever went wrong. But I really want to fight for this. I want to open, that lock to your heart once again, the Justice. So I don't know, for some of you it could be that, maybe if this was a marriage, maybe someone either filed or wants to file for divorce. That's just for some of you. For the others of you, they know that they weren't as, first of all, that they're understanding now the full weight of karma, and if they were unjust in the connection, or if there was no equality or balance or equal give and take, they understand it now, so to speak. Let's talk about the Seven of Swords. They might be hope, reflection is what says here on the coffin. I don't know if you can see it, but either way, it's like this. I want to say this person is waking up from a slumber and finally reflecting on things, understanding that they have been deceitful, perhaps, that they have been the ones who put you in this coffin as well. A metaphorical one, of course, where you felt like you were suffocating, or this person felt like they were suffocating. And it's like, all I have now is hope, even with these Five of Cups. Like, maybe there are 2 cups still left standing, so I have to, and it's clarifying. I mean, I don't know why again I took the Seven of Swords to look at it, because I didn't clarify this card. But it's like 2 times. It's like they know now that they were quite deceiving in some shape or form. Maybe we're saying one thing, doing another thing. Whatever deceitfulness meant. If this was a juggling between, maybe this person and the other person, that could also be deceitful. So now they are hopeful once they have reflected upon their behavior, is what I want to say. And we have the Judgment. They know it's time to make the judgment call. It feels like it's now or never. It's like either we go through this, sorry for the reflection, gate towards heaven, or we stay in this, you know, obviously dark place, which no one wants. It goes without saying, but it's about them knowing that it's time to make a proper judgment call. You know, they want to work towards the rebirth. They want to have an absolution as well. Like, they know that they've done wrong. They now have this inner calling to fight for this connection. They want to make the proper judgment call and actually fight for it. 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. One of their realization might have been that they treated you as an option for some of you. Or they could be just going through different options as to how to approach you. What else for the 7 of Swords? Okay, one more. And we have the Chariot. Cancer energy. They're more than... things are speeding up. Like, first of all, they know that they have to take the action ASAP, first of all. Second of all, they are absolutely focused on the victory and success. You know, they're taking control of the things. They want to take control. If they are this emperor that you expect this equal give and take, it could be quite obvious because they kind of are controlling. They want to be the leaders. So that's exactly what they are doing. 4 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. With the 4 of Pentacles, they might know that you are you closed off your heart, so to speak. Or there could be no communication. Maybe you hit the pause button, whatever in the situation happened. Let's talk about the 3 of Swords. They... it's like they do understand that they caused a lot of heartache. They just stabbed you in the back. Or vice versa. I'm sorry to say that, but you'll know your story when you hear if it resonates. And they are quite aware of that. So let's see the 3 of Swords. The Queen of Cups. Okay. Now, first of all, could be a Cancer energy. So they might see you, for some of you, as someone whose love is healing. When you love like no one else. And for some reason, I feel like they have all this sadness because they did you wrong. And all you did was love them properly, is what I want to say. 7, why? Because they were deceptive. They were wearing a false mask. They were doing one thing, saying another, thinking a third, whatever the case may have been. What else for the 3 of Swords? With the Judgment call, this is a wake-up call for them as well, understanding all of this. And one more for the 3 of Swords. Sorry. 2, ready. So one more for the 3 of Swords. This one just sort of wanted to show its head. The High Priestess, okay, Pisces energy. Now intuitively they know. They are deciding to make decisions going through this wake-up call. The intuition sort of told them everything, whatever they did. Okay. They also intuitively could know that you are intuitively. It seems like they don't know it consciously, but you know they know from the deep within that you are the love of their life with this Queen of Cups for some of you as well. Yeah. At the bottom of the deck, the 4 of Cups, but they were afraid that you will be, I don't know, unavailable this time around to take whatever this offer is, perhaps that they are wanting to give you. This is the, I have to see, 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups, someone has a wish, maybe needed it to be fulfilled, maybe it wasn't, that's why it's in the challenge, in the position of a challenge for the connection. Let's see what the 9 of Cups is. Also for some of you, but it's like one or two of you, someone might be going around drinking a lot perhaps, and it's just for some of you. But mostly it's about, you know what, I've wished for this for a long time and it never came true. So maybe that's why that became the challenge. And one more for the Nine of Cups. So let's talk about this. Ten of Swords. Obviously, this thing created a lot of feeling of being backstabbed. This is the lowest it gets, you know, mentally and emotionally. But, you know, the only good thing about this is that it only can get better. So maybe this was the reason why things ended. Someone felt betrayed. Someone's wishes were not heard, perhaps. You know, as well, like, you don't care what I want. I have my own wishes and wants, but you never sort of did anything about it. So maybe that's sort of the whole backstabbing idea behind it. Two of Swords, because why? You were indecisive. You were indecisive. You had me and whatever else it was that you were juggling. So what else for the Nine of Cups? And we have the King of Swords. What do you have? What do we have here? This is the Aquarius. This is you. Yeah, the King, Queen, don't mind the genders. The whole idea behind these, the King or Queen of Swords, is about someone who is very much, first of all, intellectually, you know, very much at the top of their game. They are good communicators, but also very honest and expect honesty. Whatever comes their way, they see through the lens of logics. They make decisions not based on the heart, but based on their logical thinking, you know. So, I don't know. I don't think that anything can pass you. Like they cannot say anything other than the truth. You don't take any BS. And they know it. And that's also why it's in the challenge position. The Fool at the bottom of the deck, Pisces energy. So, yeah. I don't know. Maybe you felt naive. I don't know why I said that. The Fool is all about the clean slate, taking the jump of, you know, metaphorical jump from the cliff on the basis of the faith alone. So maybe that's also what they have to do. Turn the new leaf, then come in for a brand new beginning. But I also want to say that you felt foolish for believing something, and you ended up backstabbed. That's why it's in a challenge. Their next move is the Devil. Now listen, the Devil can talk about them working on their shadow self, understanding fully how they contributed to the toxicity of the connection, why and how they were toxic. They could come to the realization and even, you know, tell you about it, that they were addicted to something, that they were maybe even greedy, you know, what have you. Let's see the Devil, and we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups. This is, by the way, Pisces energy. So, like I said, they want to come in, and they will come in with an offer of apology, first of all. Second of all, the offer of love, wanting to tell you all about their toxic behaviors, is what I want to say. Because they've done some shadow work. Nine of Cups, they want to say that now they are willing to hear your wishes, which obviously they hadn't before. Let's talk about the Devil one more time. I mean, take one more card. Oh, my lovely Aquarius. One more. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is also an interesting night. My favorite, to be honest. Could be a Virgo in particular. But this is also another thing. It's like this person is coming in not just to give you an apology and offer of love, but they also have planned this through. This is a very methodological energy, someone who they are in it to reach the goal. And they will, I mean, of course it depends on you. I'm saying you, them, you know, you'll know on which side of the story you are, so do forgive me for that. But for the sake of making things less complicated, it's like they know they have to come in with a solid offer, and they have to, this time around, they have to say what they mean and actually execute it. And to tell you with this apology about their toxic behaviors and how they dealt with the shadow self and what it is that, you know, they now understand. 3 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Why? Because they know and they want to have the future with you. For some of you, you could be living at a distance, and it's about, you know, someone coming, one person coming to the other person. Could be a relocation, but either way, it's all about planning for the future. It's like, you know what, I see the long-term future with you, and I'm here to say I'm sorry. I'm here to say I did this or that. Okay, let's talk about the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 in the outcome for this week, the second week, it talks about someone who is now, listen, for me, the 8 of Pentacles is almost like the Ace of Pentacles, because the 7 are already there. And now it's time to focus on the 8th, and it's a singular focus on that one. So this is about either really focusing on working on proving themselves, for example, or it could be just, you know, the idea of expanding, perhaps for some of you, their businesses in order to come, if the story about living at a distance has some meaning to some of you, so that they can come to you and open up a new job, position, whatever the case may be, and that's just for 1 or 2 of you. But it's like, you know what, I'm gonna keep on singularly focusing on working on this. Maybe you have had 7 months or 7 years with this person, but the 8th one is like that requires, you know, that singular focus. That's sort of like the beginning of them working on this. First of all, we have the Page of Pentacles. Like I said, they're coming in with a very solid offer. That 1 pentacle, which I talked about. It's like, okay, this is a solid offer, and I'm coming in so we can, and I will do my best to singularly work on this. The Temperance, again, Sagittarius energy. It's like they will, like, it's like they found finally the meaning in this connection. I don't know if it sounds a little bit out there, but you know, this is their purpose. They're gonna make it their full purpose to cleanse this connection, to work on it, and will come with a solid offer to begin with, and only further to work on it. 5 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. They could be very much in their head conflicted whether you'll take the offer or not as well. They could also have been quite stubborn. Someone who would, you know, do things their way and only their way, and it's time to change that as well, you know, to cleanse the whole situation and start from the scratch. Take it how it resonates. Yeah. Let's wrap this up with the Romance Angels Oracle cards. For my lovely Aquariuses, do we have any messages for this connection in particular? Like, I don't know if I said, but you know that this will not resonate with each and every one of you. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship, and they may have as well done exactly that, and we talked about it somewhere earlier. I don't know. This is not a news. Moreover, this could be also them now trying to not to show you the exact way that they are feeling, you know, right now as well. But most definitely, like, you are aware of this, and I don't know, but this deception. But then again, at the bottom of the deck, we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. This could, for me, could also talk about them freeing themselves as well from the deception of who they, deceptiveness as a trait that they used to have. For some of you, for the others of you, it's just plain old, like, you know what? They might never change. They will always be deceptive, and it's time for you to free yourself. Yeah. What else do we have? Requited love. This could also speak about the whole thing, you know, that happened. There was a deception on their part, and you freed yourself. If you perhaps, we had a justice somewhere. Maybe you filed for a divorce. Maybe you just sort of separated. Maybe with this Four of Swords, you just stopped the communication. What have you? But I'm telling you, they will. Someone had a very similar reading, and it was. I'm sorry, it was Libra. So take it how it resonates. Listen, this is all I have for you. I certainly hope that this helped you. Either way, you know what you're gonna choose, and no tarot reading could tell you otherwise. So in the meantime, I wish you all the best. Stay strong, and yeah, until the next time. Bye.